continue between the two leaders. Let's shift our attention now. Viewers, Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi has launched a blistering attack on the Election Commission while speaking during the Bihar Bandh protest march yesterday. Leading the opposition's march to the Election Commission's office in Patna to protest the ongoing electoral rolls revision, Rahul Gandhi warned the poll panel, saying you may do whatever you want, but the law will not spare you. Rahul, in fact, accused the Election Commission of working for the BJP instead of working to protect the Constitution. He, in fact, went on to brand the Chief Election Commission as BJP-nominated CEC. Listen in to Rahul Gandhi's attack on the poll panel ahead of Bihar elections.
और मैं यहाँ से क्लियर मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ, आपको जो करना है करिए, मगर बाद में कानून आप पर लागू होगा। भूलिए मत, आप कितने भी बड़े हो, कहीं भी बैठे हो, कानून आपको नहीं छोड़ेगा। मैं आपको गारंटी दे रहा हूं कि कानून आपको नहीं छोड़ेगा। आपका काम बीजेपी का काम करने का नहीं है, आपका काम हिंदुस्तान के संविधान की रक्षा करने का है, और आप अपना काम नहीं कर रहे हो। पहले इलेक्शन कमिश्नर सिर्फ बीजेपी नहीं चुनती थी, पहले इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को बीजेपी, ऑपोजिशन पार्टी और जो हमारे चीफ जस्टिस है उनको बाहर फेंक दिया, उनको कमरे के अंदर आने नहीं दिया। ये बीजेपी के नॉमिनेटेड इलेक्शन कमिश्नर हैं।
Let's get few more breaking updates now coming in. After Rahul Gandhi's warning to the poll panel, the message was echoed by the party, and the Congress party had also put out a similar message, after which the BJP has now slammed the Congress.
ये मोहब्बत की दुकान है या राहुल गांधी के धमकी के दुकान और संविधान के अपमान का परिचय है। जिस प्रकार से एंटाइटल डायनेस्ट राहुल गांधी पहले सीबीआई और ईडी को धमकी देते हैं, उसका गर्व मनाते हैं, और अब धमकी दे रहे हैं इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, जो कि एक संवैधानिक बॉडी है। पर ये ईसीआई का नहीं, ये ईएमआई का मामला है। इमरजेंसी माइंडसेट ऑफ इंदिरा आज भी राहुल में जीवित है। इसीलिए इमरजेंसी माइंडसेट जैसे इंदिरा जी ने दिखाई और संवैधानिक तंत्रों को परिवार तंत्र के दबाव में कुचला गया, इंदिरा को इंडिया के ऊपर रखा गया, तो इंदिरा का ग्रैंडसन भी, राहुल गांधी भी अपने परिवार तंत्र को संविधान तंत्र के ऊपर रखता है।
My colleague Sabyasachi is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sabyasachi, the attack by Rahul Gandhi is being seen as a threat to the Election Commission. Take us through what Rahul Gandhi has said and the BJP's response on the same.
Well, Rahul Gandhi has launched a massive attack on the central government as well as the ECI. In fact, Mr. Rahul Gandhi said that by implementing this special intensive revision of voter list, it will not only delete the name of the voters from the list, but also destroy the future of the youth in the state of Bihar. Now, a massive attack came in from both Rahul Gandhi as well as Tejasvi Yadav. In fact, Rahul Gandhi also straight away warned the ECI, stating that they would not be spared by the law. In fact, Rahul Gandhi said that whatever the ECI can do, but ultimately they have to be answerable at the court of law. In fact, Rahul Gandhi also raised up another point which time and again he has been raising regarding the selection of the CEC, stating that how the central government had removed the CGI from the committee. In fact, another member which was appointed was a cabinet minister, and that is the reason why the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, highlighted that this particular CEC is nominated by the BJP and the RSS. And time and again, the Congress have emphasized that they are going to fight it in the court of law as well as on the streets until and unless this particular revision of voter list has been taken back by the ECI. So time and again, whether the India bloc is coming together on this regard, and several of the leaders from the India bloc has even filed pleas in the Supreme Court asking the Supreme Court to intervene, and they have also raised that once it has been applied in the state of Bihar, and moving ahead it will be also applied in the state of West Bengal, where polls are due in the next year. Now, the main point the Congress is stating that back in 2003, when the SIR was implemented, at that particular time there was no assembly polls or Lok Sabha polls at that particular time, but this was done in a hurriedly manner, as well as the opposition questions the time in which the SIR has been implemented, and that raises a lot of question, because the opposition has been demanding, stating that by implementing the SIR, they somewhere are going to delete thousands of voters from the list, and that would straight away give undue benefit to the Bharatiya Janata Party in the upcoming Bihar polls.
Okay, all right, Sabyasachi, stay with us. So the BJP says that this was a clear threat that was issued. But let's also talk about what is expected in the top court. As the political face-off intensifies, the Supreme Court is slated to hear petitions challenging the Bihar rule revision exercise today. Several of the opposition party leaders and activists have in fact moved the top court, seeking a halt on the exercise, terming it arbitrary and without due process. Now, the petitioners contend that the exercise that is being conducted by the poll panel will disenfranchise lakhs of voters in Bihar. In fact, they argue that the integrity of the entire electoral process was under threat now because of this decision. As the opposition ups the ante, the Election Commission has also mounted another defense of the special intensive revision, listing 4 pillars of the exercise. The Election Commission has said that the exercise is all-inclusive, and it says that it reaches the existing 7.89 crore voters of Bihar. The poll panel, in fact, informed all those who submit the enumeration forms will be included in the draft electoral roll, and that exclusion will only happen after inquiry. The exercise is underway in full swing in Bihar, with 57.48% enumeration forms having been collected in the first 15 days. As per social media post of the Election Commission of India yesterday, 83 lakh enumeration forms have been collected in just 24 hours. Sabyasachi continuing to stay live with us. And Sabyasachi, today is going to be very, very significant, because the political bickering and the political attacks aside, today it reaches the top court. After the charge that was made by the opposition leaders, they have filed a petition in the top court asking the Supreme Court of the country to step in. What do these petitions say? What's expected in the court today?
Well, that's right, Pratibha. See, around 8 to 9 political parties of the India bloc, starting from the Trinamool Congress, the Congress Party, the RJD, all of them, in fact, have filed a plea in the Supreme Court. Now, the main demand is that the Supreme Court should intervene and scrap the special intensive revision of voter list. Now, the opposition demand that by bringing the special intensive revision of voter list, it is going to give undue benefit to the Bharatiya Janata Party in the upcoming Bihar polls. Now, the opposition say that the BJP is similarly acting like the British Raj and trying to make a slave. Now, at this particular time, the pleas that has been filed by different political parties and different political leaders states that at this particular time it is very important for the Supreme Court to intervene, otherwise lakhs of people would be removed from the voter list, and that would give favorism to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court is going to hear this petition today, and we are continuously from the ECI side as well, there has been continuously clarification coming in, and all these attempts from the opposition parties are just to create fear-mongering among the voters. The ECI also has come up with a detailed answer, and we had seen that in the past that the ECI also had called in different political leaders at the ECI office here in the national capital. Now, every single doubt that the opposition parties had were addressed in that particular meeting, but despite that, the opposition parties are not satisfied, and that is the reason why they want the Supreme Court to intervene in this matter.
Okay, all right. Sabyasachi, do stay with us. With that, let's shift our attention now to what